We're going to start on our backs today. In supine butterfly. So we'll start really gentle today and then we'll take it up from there. Soles of the feet touch, knees fall wide. Come on to your backs. If you want, you can place a couple of blocks underneath your knees here. Take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and let it out. One more time, deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and let it out. Swallow at the back of your throat. And then feel your lips breathing in and out through your nose, if you can, through the end of practice. Start connecting with your breath now, taking about 5 deep inhales and exhales as you arrive on your mat this morning. Notice how your body feels now. No judgment, just observing how you feel. And then on your next inhale, take your arms to the outsides of your knees, hug your knees in and bring them into your chest. Give them a tight squeeze and rock from side to side, massaging your low back. Hug your right knee in and plant your left foot down on the mat. Extend your right leg up. Let's point and flex a few times. Hold at the back of your thigh or the back of your shin. Now point your toes, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and hold it here. Flex that foot, pressing the heel towards the ceiling. See if you can bring that leg in a little bit more, stretching into the back of your leg. Relax your shoulders down to the mat. You don't want to be reaching up to your leg. You can use a strap or just grab the back of your thigh. Take that right ankle now and place it on top of your left knee. Push the right knee out, flex that right foot. If this is enough of a stretch for you, stay here. If you want more, interlace your fingers behind your left thigh and bring the left leg in for an outer hip stretch, supine pigeon. If you're feeling very flexible this morning, you can interlace your fingers over your left shin. Keep that right foot active and right knee pressing out. Drop the left foot down. Now slide the right leg over the left leg, like you're a lady sitting on a chair with your legs crossed. Drop both knees to the left and turn your gaze to the right, supine twist. Slowly come back to the center. Unravel your legs, planting your right foot down now. Grab a hold of the back of your left leg and bring that left leg up. Changing sides, going over to the other side. Let's point and flex a few times. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and hold it here. Press that heel up to the ceiling. Notice how that deepens the stretch in the back of your leg. Relaxing your shoulders down here. You can grab the back of your thigh or the back of your shin. See how close you can bring that left leg in. Now plant that foot on top of your right knee and press that left knee out. Flex that left foot, keeping it active. Stay here, or if you did on the other side, interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and bring that right knee in. Supine, pigeon, figure 4 stretch, breathing into the outer hips here. Drop that right foot down. Now slide your left leg over your right leg, like you're a lady sitting in a chair with your legs crossed. Drop both knees to the right and turn your gaze to the left. Slowly come back to the center, unravel your legs, plant your feet down. Let's do a few gentle bridge rolls. If you have your block close by, you can squeeze that block in between your thighs. If not, just imagine keeping that engagement in your legs, grazing the backs of your heels with your longest finger. Press your palms down, press your feet down. Inhale, lift those hips up, shooting your tail forward. Exhale, lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing your tailbone down last. Inhale, press your feet down, lift your hips up, shifting your weight to your shoulders. Exhale, lower it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tailbone comes down last. Last time here, this time you're going to stay. Inhale, press your hips up, squeeze that block in as you shift your weight to your shoulders, maybe interlacing your fingers underneath you by rolling one shoulder, then the other. Keep squeezing that block in, squeezing your glutes. Stay here and breathe for 3, 2, last breath here. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, lower it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tailbone comes down last. Remove that block, take your feet as wide as the mat, windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Grab the backs of your thighs now and rock up and down. Tap your toes to the front, take your feet behind you. Do this a couple of times. And then come up to kneeling, seated pose. Sitting back on your heels here. Tuck your toes in now. You're going to stretch just for a couple of breaths, the backs of your feet, the soles of your feet. Let's distract ourselves with eagle arms. I'm going to turn and face you guys. So extend those arms wide. Take that right elbow underneath your left elbow, grabbing opposite shoulders. If you want more, touching the backs of your hands or wrapping it twice to touch your palms together. Press your elbows out and lift your elbows up to the level of your shoulders. Hold it here and breathe. Release your arms, release your feet if you feel like it. We're going to do the other side. If you can stay with it, stay with the sole stretch. Extending your arms wide now for the opposite side. Left elbow comes underneath your right elbow, grabbing opposite shoulders, or taking the variation that you took on the other side. Press your elbows up to the level of your shoulders. Hold it here, just 3 more breaths. Breathe into your shoulders, breathe into the soles of your feet. And release. Roll forward to a tabletop and tap your feet out to get blood circulation back. Taking a few cat-cows, spread your fingers wide, index finger pointing forward. On your inhale, drop your belly even as you arch your back and gaze up. Exhale, as you round your back, press the mat away, tucking your tail in like an angry cat. Inhale, happy cow. Lift your tail up, lift your heart up. Exhale, angry cat. Push the mat away, gaze at your belly button to spine. 2 more rounds, moving with your own breath. Notice any tight spots this morning and breathe into it. Exaggerate this movement. Great movement to make as you wake up in the morning. And come back to a neutral tabletop. On your next inhale, sweep your right arm up, following the thumb with your gaze. Exhale, sweep that right arm underneath your left armpit. Plant your right shoulder, right ear on the mat. Shoulder stretch, gentle twist here as well. Use your left fingers on the mat to deepen your twist. If you want more, you can bring that left arm around for a half bind. Plant your left hand back in front of your face. If you have a half bind. Inhale, sweep your right arm up one more time. Exhale and plant it down. Other side, inhale, sweep your left arm up, follow the thumb with your gaze. Exhale, sweep the left arm under, plant your left shoulder, left ear on the mat. Use your right fingers in front of your face to deepen your twist. Stay here or take that bind. Planting your right hand back in front of your face. Inhale, sweep that left arm up. Exhale, plant it down. Again, spreading your fingers wide, index finger pointing forward. I should be able to take a pencil and trace the outline of your hand. Tuck your tail in slightly so that you have a flat back. Kick your right leg back. Kick your left leg back, coming into a strong plank. Feet are hip distance apart. Push the mat away. You have a slight rounding in your upper back. Suck in your belly button. Hips and shoulders at the same level. Breathe here. One more breath. Take one last deep inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your bellies. Untuck your toes, pressing the tops of the feet down. Let's take a few cobra rolls, bringing your fingertips outside your mat, tenting your fingers just outside your mat in line with your shoulders. Inhale, peel your heart up. Bhujangasana. Exhale, forehead comes to mat. Inhale, peel your heart up. Exhale, forehead comes to mat. Last time, this time we're going to stay here. Inhale, peel your heart apart, up. On the exhale, gaze over your right shoulder, gazing at your right toes. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, gaze over the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, gaze over your left. Take a deep inhale here in the center. Exhale, release all the way down to the mat. Wiggle your hips out. Plant your hands right underneath your shoulders. Press up into a tabletop. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up. Send your hips back first and then lift it up for a downward facing dog. Setting up a strong downward facing dog. Look up at your hands. Hands are slightly wider than your shoulders. Index finger is pointing forward. Drop your head and neck. Gaze back. Feet are hip distance apart. Toes in, heels out, just slightly. Sucking in your belly button and lifting your tail up. You can keep a slight bend in your knees. Notice how this allows you to elongate your spine down to the mat. And then slowly you want to press your heels down. They may or may not touch the mat. It's okay. You're just pressing the heels down, noticing the sensation in the back of your legs, your calf muscles. Stay here and breathe. Look up to the front of the mat. Step or walk between your hands now. Again, bringing your feet hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and take ragdoll, allowing your spine to hang heavy here, maybe swaying from side to side like a pendulum. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then go ahead and interlace your fingers behind you now, allowing your knuckles to fall overhead, opening up your shoulders here. See how much you can lift your sit bones up to straighten your legs. Breathing into the backs of your legs, breathing into your shoulders. Maybe sway from side to side here. Release your fingertips down to the mat. Plant your right fingers in front of your nose, either on a block or on the mat. Take your left hand up for an open twist, gazing up at your left thumb. Bring that left hand down, planting your left fingers in front of your nose. Take your right hand up, open twist. Go ahead and release. Bend your knees a lot. On your next inhale, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll up to standing. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. You're ready for Surya Namaskara A. Hopefully my connection is good today. Feet hip distance apart. Root down with all four corners of your feet, standing up tall. Drop your tail down. Suck in your belly button. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, palms touch, gaze up at your thumbs. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it all the way down. Inhale, half lift, reaching the crown of the head forward. Suck in your belly button, use your palms against your shin. Exhale, fold it again, slide your hands down the backs of your legs. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Suck in your belly button, L shape. Exhale, fold it down, sliding your hands down the backs of your legs. One last time, inhale, half lift, reaching the crown of the head forward. Listen, on the exhale, bend your knees a lot, plant your hands down and take it back to that high plank where we started. Pressing the mat away, again, hips, shoulders at the same level. Suck in your belly button, slight rounding in your upper back because you're pressing the mat away, developing all that shoulder strength here. Breathe. Take one more deep inhale. On the exhale, drop your knees, your chest, your chin, Ashtanga Pranam. This is your variation for Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming all the way down onto your bellies. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Feel your heart up. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Feel your heart up. Squeeze your elbows in. Exhale, forehead to mat. This time we're going to do upward facing dog. If you want, or you can stick with Bhujangasana, move your hands slightly down so that they're by your ribs. Squeeze your elbows in. Press the tops of your feet down. Inhale, lift everything up off the mat, straightening your elbows. Your thighs are off the mat. Your knees are off the mat. You can keep your gaze ahead or take your gaze up. Hold it here and breathe. One more deep inhale. Exhale and lower it down. Inhale, tuck your toes in, come up to a tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, lifting your hips straight up. Hold it here for 3 deep breaths. Keep pressing the mat away, bringing your chest closer to your thighs. You can still keep a bend in your knees, a slight bend to elongate your spine. But aim for taking the heels down to the mat. They may or may not touch today. One last deep inhale. Exhale all the air out. Look up to the front. Step or walk between your hands. Inhale and half lift, reaching the crown forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to upward salute. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side. One more time, modified Surya Namaskara. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, palms touch. Gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it down, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend your knees, take it back to a high plank, start of a push-up, hold it here. Press the mat away again, breathing here. Take one more inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest, chin, your choice. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale to an upward facing dog or a cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog, rolling over your toes and lifting your hips up if you're in down upward facing dog. Breathe here. 3, 2. Last deep inhale. Exhale all the air out. Look up to the front, step, walk or lightly hop to the top if you're ready for it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, palms to heart center, Samastitihi. And down by your side, mountain pose. One last round, Surya Namaskara. We'll take the modified version and feel free to drop your knees and take cobra pose. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, take it back, plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. 3, 2. Last deep breath here. Exhale, empty your lungs out. Look up to the front, step, walk or lightly hop to the top. Inhale and half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, upward salute. Exhale, palms come to heart center. And down by your side. So let's take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feet are hip distance apart, finding your equanimity here. We're going to go into our balancing pose next. Let's take eagle pose. Bring your feet together, big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Squeeze your knees together, squeeze your thighs together, take it to chair pose, sending your hips back and down. Lift your heart up. Now take your arms out as a T. Again, like we did at the beginning of class, right elbow underneath. You can grab opposite shoulders or take the wrap, squeezing your the forearms together. Take your right leg over your left leg. You can use the right toes as a kickstand or wrap it around your leg. Breathe here. Using your drishti, your gaze as your focal point for balance. And release. Bring your right knee up and then gently set it down. Shake it out. Other side, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale to a chair pose. Take your arms out. Left elbow comes underneath your right elbow, taking the variation that you took on the other side. Left leg over your right leg. Use the left toes as a kickstand or wrap it around. Breathe here. And release your arms, bring that left knee up, and then gently set it down. Shake it out. Take your feet as wide now, facing the long edge of the mat. Let's come into triangle and warrior two before we go down onto the mat. Take your arms wide. Now turn your right toes to face the short edge of the mat. Turn your left heel out, toes in slightly so that the edge of your feet is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Bend your right knee and sit down into your warrior two. Turn your gaze towards your front fingers. Press through with the back foot here, pressing the back foot down, especially the outer edge of the back foot. Stay here and breathe. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Virabhadrasana 2 is all about opening the hips. So the hips are facing the long edge of the mat and your torso is balanced in between the two legs. So you're not leaning forward or leaning back, but sucking in your belly button, dropping your tail straight down. Inhale and reverse your warrior. Breathe into the right side of your body. Exhale, take extended side angle. Right elbow rests slightly on your right knee as you bring your left arm up and over, reaching it diagonally. Breathe here. Again, pressing the left heel down. Notice the stretch all the way from your left fingertips to your left heel. Inhale, slowly come up. Now straighten your front leg, maybe shorten your stance a bit for Trikonasana. Reaching your right fingers forward, bump both hips back. Reach, 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 moving laterally without rounding your back. Drop your fingers where they land and take your left arm up, gazing at your left thumb. I just got the 10-minute warning here. Again, you guys know that you take Shavasana before you start your day if we run out of time. Inhale, slowly come back up and then turn that right foot in. Turn your left toes now to face the short edge of the mat. Taking a wider stance for your warrior two. Again, set it up so that the edge of your right foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Take your arms wide, bend your left knee and sit down. Again, soft gaze over your left fingers, pressing that right heel down, engaging through the right quad muscle. Really keeping a lot of engagement, lifting up through the kneecap. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe into the left side of your body here. Exhale, take extended side angle. Elbow rests lightly. Don't press too much weight on it. On your left knee as you reach your right fingertips to the front. Again, press your right heel down, strong straight line from your right fingers to your right heel. Slowly come up. Shorten your stance a little bit for Trikonasana. Reaching your left fingers forward now. Reach, 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 reach. Bumping both hips back. Drop your fingers down on a block or on your shin or grabbing your big toe. Take your right hand up, gaze at your right thumb. If this bothers your neck, you can always gaze down. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Taking your feet wide, toes point out. Let's slowly squat all the way down to Malasana. Reaching your arms out, thumbs face up. Send your hips back and squat down. Hold it here and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat down a little bit lower so that your thighs are parallel to the mat now. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down, Malasana pose. Yogi squat, sending your elbows inside your knees and squeezing your knees in to your elbows. Breathe. Drop your tail straight down. Lift the crown of the head up. Now reach your right hand out, planting it on the mat, outside your mat, and take your left hand diagonally across, open twist. Stay here or take a half bind by reaching around with your left hand for your right thigh. If you want, you can take a full bind. We'll slowly release. Other side, take your left hand diagonally across, plant it on outside your mat. Take your right arm diagonally across, open twist. Stay here, take a half bind or take a full bind. Opening your heart up. Slowly release. Come down onto your bums, both pose. Plant your feet down. Grab the backs of your thighs and go ahead and lift your legs up if you want. Release your arms if you want. Balancing just behind your sit bones. Lift your heart up as if somebody has a string pulling your heart up to the ceiling. Stay here and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Hug your knees in, forehead to your knees. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale it out. Round 2, both pose. Taking any variation you want. Lean back, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, maybe straightening your legs this time as much as you can. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Left ankle over your right ankle. Hug your knees in, forehead to your knees. Deep inhale, and exhale it out. Last time here, both pose, any variation, maybe this time grabbing your big toes and extending your legs up. Breathe here, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Grab the backs of your thighs and come all the way down onto your backs. Hug your right knee in, extend your left leg out. Give your right knee a tight squeeze, hugging into your body. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, head and shoulders down. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, head and shoulders down. Exhale, supine twist, right knee over to the left. Extend your right arm out as you gaze to the right. Slowly come back to the center. And release your right leg long and strong on the mat as you hug your left knee in. Give it a tight squeeze. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, forehead to knee, peeling your head and shoulders up. Inhale, head and shoulders come back down. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, head and shoulders back down. On the exhale, take the supine twist, left knee over to the right. Turn your gaze to the left. Slowly come back to center. Now hug both knees in. So we have a couple of minutes left. So give both knees a tight squeeze and then release it for Shavasana, either taking regular Shavasana, supine, supported bridge by placing the block underneath your bum and extending your legs out, or supported fish, placing the block underneath your bra strap. If you're a guy, imagine you're wearing a bra. And then allowing your head and neck to go. If this is too much for your neck, you can place another block underneath your head and at the back of your head. Stay here and breathe into the opening that you feel in your heart. You're going to get cut off anytime soon, so stay and breathe for as long as you feel like, closing your eyes down, relaxing your body, and noticing how you feel this morning after your practice. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Thanks, Carrie. Thanks, Preetam. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Donut.